Good morning, hockey fans. I'm Eric Hammerstrom, and I am here. I am streaming on the YouTube. Finally, we are a good way into this first game of Friday morning in Lima, Peru. Yes, you heard that correctly. Lima, Peru. There is ice here. Believe it or not. I've got a 2-camera setup right now. It's what I could get going for the morning. This will improve as the day goes on. I'll be able to troubleshoot things and get things better prepared. But for right now, we have a live stream going of 2 teams here, both Peruvian teams. The rink is very abbreviated, as you can see. And so, really, offsides and icing are not an issue. It's a figure skating facility, but these gentlemen from Peru and ladies from Peru who are here for this tournament have turned it into a hockey facility. going to add a third camera in so we can get the middle of the ice a little bit easier. It's moving so fast with such a short sheet of ice that really all I'm doing is switching from one camera to the other to get from one end to the other instantly. And it would be really nice to have it center ice cam. That'll happen at the next period break. This is my second time streaming from the Latin world. 2 Novembers ago, I streamed a tournament out of Costa Rica, San Jose, Costa Rica, and that's how I got connected with all of the folks who are playing hockey here in the Latin world. I was asked to come and to let the world know, basically, that they're playing hockey here. There are players from Canada and the States, I believe, who live here in Peru, who play here. There are also native Peruvians who are learning the game. And so you can tell some of these guys grew up playing and others didn't, but they're all making strides. We will have a youth program later in the day. We were trying to stream onto the All-Pacas Peru YouTube channel, but for some reason it wasn't working. Nice little play in front of the net there. You'll notice that face-offs are limited here too. It's gonna, it's shinny. They're playing shinny in Lima, Peru. The different teams that have come for this invitational tournament That's who's playing now? Okay. All right. I have yellow? Yellow. Okay, the yellow team, I've just gotten word the yellow team is the Rainmen All-Stars. And the white team is the All-Pacas B team. Good to know. Sorry for the distraction. Oh, my goodness. And that is a big player, number 77 for the yellow team. I don't have him on my roster. Got number 33, Christopher Sheehan, coming out. Number 3, Christian Bakur. Oh, and they're shaking hands. I'm not sure who won. Honestly. But we are on the air from Lima, Peru. Never a dull moment. Never a dull moment. Oh. And the traditional handshake between the All-Pacas B and the Rainmen All-Stars. The Rainmen All-Stars, we had Carolina Simonkova, Christian Bakur, Christopher Sheehan, Rainer Schmidt, Brandon Llewellyn, Russell Lovato. On the All-Pacas B, we had Alexei Gorlev, Nicholas Joaquin, Cesar Enrique, Tony Vega Hoaraca, Jose Fernando, Zel Victor, Franco Cadiel, Robert Vinette, John Solier, and Joshua Joel. It's going to be hard to call the Latin names because literally they have 4 names. And there's 2 last names most of the time for people. And so it's a tough one. We've got men and women playing here today. And we've got number 29. For Team Yellow, Raymond All-Stars. She's not listed. She's a goalkeeper. Maybe she's wearing number 1. Carolina Simonkova. But I'd like to see that. And you'll notice here is the human Zamboni. And they will come out and they will clean the ice the old-fashioned way. Kind of reminds me of the old days on the pond at home. And this is how they do it. There's no Zamboni, but there's ice. There were figure skaters here when I arrived to set up this morning. And I'm going to be bringing you action throughout the day. I'm going to just, right now, I am going to leave you with Peru on ice and get to work setting up another camera. Welcome to Lima, Peru, where we will be having the All-Pacas be in yellow. All-Pacas be in yellow in the female category against Cocodrilos Mexico female team. They are in the white. And this is a tournament being put on in Lima, Peru. And so today we've got, for this contest, a Peruvian and a Mexican squad of ladies for category female for the Mexico squad, which will be in the white. We've got Patricia Liliana, Maria Guadalupe, Tanya, Jessica, Norma, Sarai Nicole, Angelina, Patricia Azuka, and Maria de Los Angeles. That's your white squad. Our yellow squad for this one, All-Pacas B, we've got Andrea Mavila, Andriana Yamilet, Fernanda Celeste, Sylvia Ines, Diana Carolina. We've got Flor and Alice Valentina. Two good-looking squads here. It's really nice to see that this is happening. We've got women's hockey in Peru, people. Welcome to my channel. We're broadcasting this. We're live streaming this at uphammer.com. UPhammer, YouTube.com at uphammer channel. Sorry. And we are really compact here in this little rink. You'll notice that it is an abbreviated sheet of ice. There really aren't zones. It's kind of a shinny game, really, if you want to think about it. We're playing shinny just like on the pond. Lines are not an issue. There's no icing or offsides. And because the rink is so small and things are moving so quickly, I'm just switching between three cameras. Nice shot. We've got a goal there. Let's see. That was number 91 in the white. And I don't have a 91. Oh, yes, I do. Maria Guadalupe Valdez Moreno, the captain, scoring the first, draws first blood. It's 1-0. I'll get a scoreboard going at some point today. This is all an adventure. I got here and got set up, and we found internet, and the internet seems to be working pretty well. At least I'm not getting any stream warnings. Another goal. This time again, number 91, I believe. Two to nothing. The Mexico squad. Cocodrilos Mexico. By the way, I am here. I traveled yesterday from CDMX, from Mexico City, to Lima, Peru. They had tournament action yesterday. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to be here until today. Had that job thing got in the way. And the puck is sent the length of the ice by the All-Pacas. This is the All-Pacas B team, the women's team. The growth of women's hockey is happening everywhere. fantastic to see. Teams from Mexico and Peru here playing in this ladies division. Women's division, I should say. Tilt the camera down a little bit and do an adjustment on that. See if that'll get us a little bit better center ice coverage. I think we've got 3-0 right now. Team Cocodrilo Mexico 3, All-Pacas 0. Oh, maybe 4 now. Three to nothing. The Mexican women dominating the Peruvian women here. The energy in the building is fantastic. It's really fun to see. You know, adults forget a lot of the time what it was like to be a kid and to learn to skate and then learn to play hockey. And this is fantastic. This is adults feeling that joy that we once had as kids. And it's contagious. Honestly, this is why I'm here, is it's just a joy to see hockey spread. It's a joy to see people new to the game fall in love with it. It really takes me back to, you know, all the way back to being 3, honestly. Being 3 on the outdoor rink at the park with my mom and dad. Being 10, shoveling off the pond at my mom and dad's place. There's just something so special about places that are new to hockey and the way they love it, in a way that often in the US and Canada we've forgotten. So I flew yesterday from Mexico City to Lima. I got here about midnight and got set up this morning. I've got 3 cameras going, so this is a small sheet of ice, very abbreviated, no glass, just netting to protect most of the spectators, not all of them. And I'll be streaming throughout the day today, tomorrow, and Sunday for the championship games. Looks like at this point it'll all be on this channel, UP Hammer, on YouTube. That's UPHAMMER. I'm from the Upper Peninsula of Michigan, and my last name's Hammerstrom. That brings you UP Hammer. This is something that I try to do to help teams get started in their programs, to get some recognition so that people find out that they exist. As I'll do live streams in out of the way places, honestly. Try and bring some publicity to the fact that people are playing here in Lima. We've got teams from at least 5 nations here. There's one team that's a combination of Caribbean nations, and that's actually going to be a pretty darn good team, I believe. There these two teams. In yellow is the All-Pacas from Lima, Peru, the women's team. And in white, it's Cocodrilos, Mexico. It's a beautiful Friday morning in Lima. I apologize for speaking English. My Spanish habla poquito, let's say, despite the fact that I live and work in Mexico City now. A really nice move there by, that was number 11 for Cocodrilos Mexico. That's Tanya Jessica Berrios Rivera. Now, if you were watching the Olympics from Milan, if you were watching the Olympics, we got a 5-0 score now. Cocodrilos Mexico leading 5-0 against the All-Pacas B team. In Mexico, they had soccer announcers calling the game, calling all the games of the Olympiad. And it was fantastic because they are used to seeing 4 names to identify players. So, for instance, we just had that goal by Tanya Jessica Berrios Rivera, and the Mexican announcers literally were calling the names of the first and last names of American and Canadian players throughout the tournament because they're used to saying 4. Some pressure being put on here by the All-Pacas, but a nice save. That's Cocodrilos goaltender. I can't see her number. She's using an interesting style. Kind of the way goaltenders play in blind hockey when the puck is in the offensive zone, they'll butterfly right off the bat. She's using that technique. Nice stick and blocker save by the All-Pacas women's goaltender. Can't see her number either. My apologies. All-Pacas are getting a little bit of momentum going. Gotten the puck in the offensive zone several times recently here. That's number 15, Andrea Mavia Galindo Mendez. Driven deep into the zone, saved by the All-Pacas goaltender. See if I can get the goalie numbers here. 29, probably Elise Valentina is my guess, if I'm going off of goalie numbers. No, 29, Valentina just is in the corner behind the net there. That's her. Valentina with the puck now. They don't have traditional numbers here. Number 31 and number 29 are playing forward right now. That's Dana Carolina Maldonado Marinas. And these folks are learning hockey here in Lima, Peru. I'm going to be joined by an interpreter in a moment. He's going to be able to tell us a little bit about hockey in Peru, I think. He is one checking on me, making sure I've got what I need. And I asked him if he wants to do some play-by-play. Nice save by the All-Pacas B women's team goaltender. And a reply with a nice save by Cocodrilos Mexico's goaltender. A lot of pressure put on there by Cocodrilos. You notice there the total lack of offsides. As a rule here, there are no lines on this shinny pond. I'll call it a shinny pond. We are inside, of course, not outside, but it's like pond hockey here. And you'll notice the ice is getting pretty slow as it's warming up. They don't have a Zamboni here. They come out and shovel between periods, between games. But it's ice and it's hockey. Yeah, I'm being joined now. Hi, introduce yourself. Okay, there we go. Can you hear now?
Yeah, I can hear right now.
Okay, all right. Introduce yourself.
Daniel here.
How are you, Daniel? How are you connected with this hockey tournament? What brings you here?
Well, photography brings me here. It's really interesting discovering this here in Peru. Actually, really impressed about everything.
So you're new to hockey?
Yeah, actually, really.
Well, as most people are probably in Lima. We've got 9 6. Okay, sorry. 6 to nothing. Having an interesting time with the scoreboard. It's the manuals scoreboard here next to us. 6-0. It's actually been pretty good hockey since the Cocodrilos team from Mexico jumped out to an early lead. But the All-Pacas B team, the women, All-Pacas B women have been able to calm things down. Yes.
The first half just
Yeah,
ended, right?
Yeah, the Mexican team really jumped on them at the beginning of the game, and so this has been good. Seven. Well, we're getting a correction on the score. It is 7-0 now. Later today, I'll get scoreboard on the screen. Yeah. Okay. I didn't have time to make that happen this morning. We were doing setup. Thank you for your help, Daniel, with the internet and with logging on. We had planned to stream onto the All-Pacas Peru channel. Instead, we are streaming onto YouTube at UP Hammer. That's my YouTube channel. I've streamed games, Costa Rica, now Peru, of course the US. So generally, what I try to do is I try to bring a little publicity to organizations that are starting hockey and let people see. Here's an ice rink in Lima, Peru. And we have a tournament, an international tournament, with teams from more than 5 countries, players from more than 5 countries. I think we have teams from 5 countries. We would have 6 countries, Daniel. But 6, but a team from Dubai was not able to come because war has broken out, and they could not fly here for this tournament. And so,
well, that's sad.
Thumbs up for them, and we wish them safety for them and their families in Dubai. No, it's a scary time. So, Daniel, you're from Lima.
Yeah, from Lima.
Okay. And how old are you?
Oh, I'm 19.
19 years old. Yeah. Excellent. College, or where are you now?
Yeah, college. Just studying.
Excellent. And you're a photographer?
Yeah, doing a lot of things, but photography is actually one of my favorites. I study right now communication.
Excellent. Well, this is a good experience then if you're doing communications. Print communications, or all communication, speech.
Communications, like I don't know how you call this, like cameras, TV,
broadcasting.
Cinema. Yeah.
Oh, excellent. So this is perfect. Welcome to my studio. I taught broadcasting and video production at a school in Michigan for a long time, and that was where I learned this craft, was as a teacher. Okay, 30. Looks like the white goaltender's number
37. The
37, and I don't have a 37 on the roster. So, I'm sorry I can't tell your name. She's got a shout out going. Did I say that out loud? I'm gonna knock you. You're not supposed to say shout out. This is one of the rules for a goaltender. You're not supposed to say that word, or you'll jinx it.
Huh?
Did you know that, Daniel? Oh. A First
Nice
goal
goal
by
from-
Tanya Jessica Barrios Rivera. Makes it, I believe, 8-0 now. Oh, number 20. Sarai Nicole Yaso Alvarado.
Anyway, you have their last name in their back.
Yeah.
Our goal.
And another goal. They've really come out this period, and
But number-
they've three goals in like literally 30 seconds. Yeah. Now, there's one interesting thing about women's hockey, Daniel, that you'll notice. Traditionally, people's names are put across their shoulders,
Yeah.
but in women's hockey players wear ponytails. And so the ponytail covers the name. And so what was done for the All-Star weekend a couple years ago is they put the names at the bottom of the jerseys, which was great. It was kind of a nod to the growth of the women's game. And but it's uncommon. A lot of the time players tuck their jerseys in, so you lose sight of that name if it's at the bottom.
Well, I think that's a really good choice.
Yeah, it was really nice. It was very well done. Then they put the sponsor's name up top instead of at the bottom.
Well, I'll leave you right now just for a second.
Okay.
I need to.
Yeah,
Edit some
Daniel's
photos.
got to go to work. He's got to edit some photos.
But I'll come back.
He will be. He'll be back. That was Daniel, my sidekick. Sorry if when I get talking or looking up names, I sometimes lose a puck on my monitor screen. It's a bit of a blowout here, honestly. Cocodrilos, Mexico versus the All-Pacas B women's teams, Categoria Femenil. Me llamo Eric Hammerstrom. My name is Eric Hammerstrom. I am here live streaming for the Urban Hockey Foundation. I work with the Urban Hockey Foundation to try to help grow the game in underserved and out of the way places. And Lima, Peru is both. A nice save by the Cocodrilos Mexico goaltender. They do have rosters for me. I don't know how accurate they are, and probably the problem is that teams have home and away jerseys. They may have different numbers. Either that or they've added players in from elsewhere to flesh out teams. This is a 3-on-3 tournament. You can't really play more than that on this smallest sheet of ice, but it's just like playing board to boards back home. There are no red line and blue lines, and so icing doesn't happen. Neither does offsides, but people come back to play defense. If you don't, in a 3-on-3 game, you're gonna have a problem. Just like on the pond. Oh, nice play there. Number 91, Maria Guadalupe Valdez Moreno, with a nice pass across to the wing. I think that was number 11, Tanya Jessica Barrios Rivera. And we got the disappearing puck in the goalie pad. I know that well. I was a goaltender. The goaltender for, I see, All-Pacas, her last name is Saavedra. I don't see her on the roster, but Saavedra, number 6. Oh, there we go. Fernanda Celeste Saavedra Serlapo is the All-Pacas goaltender. When she had to fish the puck out of her pads, I got a chance to see her name. Actually, I live on a street in Mexico City, CDMX. Cervantes Saavedra is my street. Oh, and we've got a player down. She's getting back up to her feet. Number 21, Adriana Yamilet. Hope she's okay. Tanya Jessica Barrios making an impact on the ice out there. She breaks it up and she's gonna go. She's got a breakaway and a goal for, that is Tanya Jessica Barrios Rivera scoring on a breakaway. In most of the hockey world, we drop the middle names of players. We use first and last names. Oh, we got a goal. The first goal for the All-Pacas. All-Pacas B Categoria Femenil. The first goal goes to number 15, Andrea Mavila Galindo Mendez. Woo. And there's some excitement here in Lima as the home team. The All-Pacas women's team is on the board. It's no longer a shutout. I said that word a couple of times. But now I don't have to worry. I'm not jinxing anyone when I say it now. And they are looking at the ice trying to decide if that is a goal or not. As a goaltender, hey, if you're not sure, it's not a goal. That's my rule. Part of the effect of not having lines on the ice is there's not a goal line, and so the referee has to do everything visually. I'll always give that referee the benefit of the doubt on something like that. And hopefully the referee will give the goalie a benefit of the doubt on something like that. All-Pacas putting some more pressure on. Oh, a nice shot and a rebound. And a goal on the rebound for the All-Pacas by Diana Carolina Maldonado Maldonado. Given the All-Pacas their second goal, it's now 12-2. You can see how the score gets really elevated. That's because of the abbreviated ice sheet. It's literally, they're playing board to board, basically. Board to board, 3-on-3, just like when your kid's practicing. But actually, probably the best way to learn the game is small area games. And so the fact that the rinks in Latin America are small actually develops skating and in tight situations, and develops stick handling. Quite a shot there by, that's number 91, I believe, Maria Guadalupe Valdez Moreno for Cocodrilos, Mexico. 13-2 is our score here. With lacking blue lines and the center ice line for icing, probably your best bet is to play kind of a man-to-man D here. 3-on-3, always a good idea. The Cocodrilos Mexico team looks like they're playing with 2 forwards and 1 defenseman back. Opportunity is knocking there for Cocodrilos Mexico. Can't find a handle on that puck. And here come the All-Pacas. Cocodrilos Mexico, shot on goal. It's a goal. That snuck its way through. I think that was number 1 or 11. I don't know if that was 11. Sorry. The jerseys, I want you to note that the Cocodrilo jerseys have lines slashing across their numbers, which for an old man like me makes it a little difficult to read the numbers sometimes. I do like the look, though. And I wish I were bringing this to you in Spanish. Oh, a nice effort there by the All-Pacas, number 19, that's Sylvia Inez Alvarado. Woo. That was good, not second effort, but third effort on that goal. And it's nice to see, oh, we're getting a breakaway. And another goal for the All-Pacas. This time, Andrea Mavia Galindo Mendez. Andrea Galindo. Lighting the lamp. It's nice to see the All-Pacas women's team here lighting the lamp a little bit. They were pretty well dominated early in the game by Cocodrilos Mexico, and now it's 15-3. Oh, good opportunity there for Galindo. Andrea Mavila Galindo Mendez. Mavila, I think. I'm Eric Hammerstrom. I work with the Urban Hockey Foundation to bring ice hockey to underserved and out-of-the-way places. And we are in Lima, Peru, where teams from more than 5 countries, players from more than 5 countries have gathered for an international invitational 3-on-3 tournament. I'm hanging for the weekend with Team Kentucky. In a beautiful neighborhood called Miraflores in Lima. And we are at Peru on ice. And that's frozen by the goaltender for All-Pacas B. That's Fernanda Celeste Saavedra. I think the score is probably 16-4, but I am not positive on that. Cocodrilos Mexico jumped out to a early lead and has not relented. This is the women's division of the All-Pacas Peru Invitational Tournament. It's their first Invitational Tournament. I know that there have been other tournaments held here by Latin nations, and I believe the Friendship League, but that wasn't really a tournament. It's a visit. There are several different groups that do hockey trips around the world. This particular collection of teams is special and important, though, especially the team Kentucky. Everywhere they go to play, they bring equipment and they run kids clinics, and it's really refreshing. There's also a group in Detroit called TDL, the Duster Line. It's affiliated with the Urban Hockey Foundation. And we do the same. Players from the Duster Line travel to places like Costa Rica. Find a nice rink, make a relationship with that rink, and then try to help them with support and equipment as they grow their programs. I was in Costa Rica for a 3-on-3 tournament at their rink in San Jose 2 Novembers ago. Pato with the shot for Cocodrilos Mexico. That must be Patricia, I'm guessing. Pato. And the puck's covered up by the Cocodrilos goalie. So 13 is Patricia Liliana Pereira Acosta. Nice goal there for Cocodrilos. No goal. Hit the side of the net. And that is the end of our action here. The All-Pacas B women versus Cocodrilos Mexico. Cocodrilos Mexico taking the win on this Friday morning. Let's see, 15-4. But great to see two women's teams playing on the ice here in Lima, Peru. Hockey is happening, folks, and you can't stop it. It's gonna happen because it is the greatest game on earth, and people are discovering it across Latin America and the rest of the world, especially women. And women being included in the game at every level, including in places like Latin America and South America, is a fantastic thing to see. It wasn't long ago where women's hockey was rare in the U.S. and in Canada. I want you to remember that. And here we have it in Lima, Peru. The growth of the game has been incredible. Thanks to a whole bunch of pioneers My first tip of the hat for that is to Angela James and everything she did for hockey as a player and that she's done for hockey since she stopped playing. Actually, she's never stopped playing. She still plays. She plays hard. And since she's retired from professional coaching, is playing more and more and doing even more to grow the game. She was actually general manager, for the Toronto 7. And I worked with her at the Carnegie Initiative. It's kind of where I dipped my toes into the hockey nonprofit world for the first time. Was with Carnegie family, with Bryant McBride, to make hockey more inclusive and accepting, and to grow it in new places. Once upon a time, Bryant started Hockey is for Everyone with the NHL. Partnered with Willie O'Ree to grow the game, both in new urban centers of the United States and in the South. He was vice president of the NHL 1992 to 2001, and that was when we really saw the NHL expand under Gary Bettman across the South. I'm going to take a break and try to set up a score bug. Good afternoon. No, it's not afternoon. Just feels like it. From Lima, Peru, I'm Eric Hammerstrom, and I am live streaming a hockey tournament for you from Lima, Peru. I got to do a little adjustments with my cameras here. I just added a score bug. Nice. So you can at least keep score. We got Cocodrilos, Mexico against Waka Loco. Waka Loca, I think, is a Peruvian team. I can fact check that for you. This tournament is happening in Lima, Peru. At Peru on Ice. There we go. I've got 3 cameras running. One in each end and one at neutral ice. And we got a nice goal by Waka Locas by number 26 for the Waka Locas. Let's take a look at that. Number 26 for the Waka Locas. No 20s. Yeah, Tyler Hansen. Tyler Hansen with that goal for Waka Locas. And another goal. Looks like for Waka Loca, so let's get that. Two to nothing. The Waka Locas. Something crazy. I'm not sure what Waka Loca is, if that's a place. But the team in black is Waka Loca. Team in white is Cocodrilos, Mexico. Nice save by the Mexican goaltender. And he covers up again. He's very busy. This is one thing that people don't realize about 3-on-3 hockey. Like, the goaltender works really hard. There are so many shots. I could try to keep shots as a statistic here on screen for you. It would be unsuccessful. I've done that before and I've never been able to keep up. I'm also not running the clock. You'll notice that. I believe it's a running clock, but I don't know how long the periods are. I'll find that out, and then I'll be able to plug it in. There really are no face-offs here in this tournament. We're playing shinny more than anything else here in Lima, Peru. Got two teams on the ice. We've got Waka Loca and Cocodrilos, Mexico. Waka Loca wearing the black. Cocodrilos, Mexico in the white. Calo, the goaltender for Cocodrilos, Mexico, looks like. Number 94 for Cocodrilos, Francisco Javier Valdez. Doing a good job along the boards. Oh, and a sneaky little goal. Oh, I don't know if I caught that on camera. That was such a sneaky goal. But that gives Waka Loco every time I have to go to the scoreboard and fix something on the scoreboard, I look down at the rosters for you. I miss a little bit of the action because this happens so fast. We've got two men's teams with pretty good skaters, honestly, and with decent puck skills, playing each other on a very small sheet of ice. So it's 3-on-3. There's no offsides. There's no icing. It's just like you're on the pond back home. And it's tons of fun. I'm gonna adjust this camera just a touch. It's 3-0. Waka Loca over Cocodrilo, Mexico. Started the morning with some technical difficulties. We meant to be streaming onto All-Pacas Peru YouTube channel. Instead, we're at UP Hammer. Nice save by the Cocodrilos Mexico goaltender. And there we go, number 91. Deport. For Waka Loco, Maxine Deport. Max is a big fella. He steals the puck. He's got a breakaway. Deport. Oh, what a nice sprawling save by Cocodrilo Mexico goaltender. Deport could not find a way around the solid goaltending of Cocodrilo Mexico. Just keeping his team in the game. It's present 3-0. Waka Loco in the lead. A lot of pressure put on there by number 13 for Waka Loco. That's Angelo Marino. Puck deep into the Waka Loco end. Cocodrilo Mexico. On the offensive. That's number 88, Arturo Ochoa Mena. Oh. And a goal. I don't know if I got that one. I might have missed that one. I was looking down at that roster again. 4-0 now. Waka Loco. They're whacking Loco, all right. Waka Loca. Waka Loca, not Loco. A puck up into the net. There are clear plexiglass boards and netting above the boards. There is no glass around the rink to keep the puck in, so a high shot will often go up into the netting and spark a whistle. Oh, nice opportunity there for Cocodrilo Mexico. This is where you see it's a lot like Shinny. There's no offsides, no icing, and so you really got to focus on defense, on playing man-to-man, making sure that nobody sneaks away. I think most teams here in this tournament, 3-on-3, are having one person on the ice at all times, really playing defense, not letting anyone behind them. Is key. Here comes Cocodrilo Mexico. Shot on goal and a save by number 36, looks like, for Waka Loco. Waka Loca. Thought it was 36. There's no 36 on the roster. My apologies. It's 36, yep. But there is no 36 on their roster. And we got a penalty shot. That's what they do for penalties here. That's how they do it. This is how they do it. Number 91 with the penalty shot. That is Max DuPont. Wonder if he's related to Moose. Moose DuPont. The Green Bay Bobcat, if I remember. He used to. Oh, there's another goal for. Is that another goal for DuPont? Let's see what our score is. It's now 6. 2 quick ones. Six to nothing. Waka Loca I'll have to find out where these teams are from. I got here this morning and was scrambling to get things set up, figure out the internet, find out what was going on with the All-Pacas Peru YouTube site. Couldn't troubleshoot that, so we are here at UP Hammer. Watching Cocodrilos Mexico. And Waka Loca. Waka Loca is a Peruvian team. There's DuPont again. That's Max DuPont, number 13 for Waka Loca. He's got some skill. I thought that was DuPont, but that wasn't DuPont. '13 is Angelo Marino. And he's picked up some, I think he's got a couple goals today. And a nice opportunity there, but covered up by the Cocodrilo Mexico goaltender. Six to nothing. Waka Loco in the lead. And looks like, okay. Cocodrilo Mexico, there's been a penalty call. I think it was a hook or a hold. Cocodrilo Mexico. Number 89 for Cocodrilo Mexico, Arturo Ochoa Mena. Puts him on the board for the first goal for Cocodrilo Mexico. Six to 1. Battle at center ice for it. And there's a number 91 for Waka Loco, Max DuPont, the big fella in front of the net. We are here in Lima, Peru. Watching Cocodrilos, Mexico, and Waka Loca, Peru. In the men's category of the All-Pacas Peru Invitational Hockey Tournament. I'm Eric Hammerstrom. I am here for the weekend to live stream these games and let the world know there's hockey in Lima, Peru. Now you can tell Lima's a warmer place than most rinks in the U.S. or Canada, especially the rinks back at my home in Upper Michigan. And ice is getting pretty wet and awfully slow as it softens up, but it's ice, and it's in Peru. Back home, the 200 inches of snow have melted for the last week, and there's ice everywhere, and so it's an interesting situation here. There is literally that much ice in Lima, Peru. Just enough to play 3-on-3 like your kids, going board to board. I'm not sure how long the periods are. I'm going to find out, so I can put a clock up on the screen. Well, I got the answer. The answer is 18-minute periods here at Peru on ice. We are between periods in a game between Cocodrilos, Mexico, and Waka, Loca, Peru, in the men's category of the All-Pacas Peru Invitational Hockey Tournament. We're playing two 18-minute halves. So we're in the second 18-minute half. And we started with a penalty shot. Somehow, I don't know what happened there. No clue. No clue what happened there. I don't have replay going yet. But it was a close. They were waving it off. No goal, no goal. Okay, and I missed starting the clock. I was so surprised that they started the penalty with started the period with a penalty shot. I thought they were going to do a face-off. There's only one center there at the at center ice dot, and so now that's a goal for Cocodrilos. Is it dos now? I think. Cocodrilos Mexico has another penalty shot. My goodness. It's 7-1. In the lead. I think if there's multiple penalties or a double minor, then that explains the 2 penalty shots. That's must have been what happened. It did get a little rough there for a moment. And another goal for Waka Loca. That's number 10. Luis Alayo. Gives Waka Loca an 8-1 lead here. Waka Loca in the black. Cocodrilo Mexico in the white. So there's hockey, quite an active hockey league in Mexico. In Mexico City, a lot of that happens Santa Fe Arena, where the junior LA Kings have a home, the Mexican Junior Kings. I'm at present living and teaching in Mexico City, and trying to help start the Mexican Paralympic program, Paralympic ice hockey program. So that's been my goal and quest for this year. Yeah, well, I'm teaching and learning about Mexico and Latin culture. It's been a wonderful experience. And so here I am. Just a flight from Mexico City to Lima. My first time in South America. I've added a 4th continent to my passport list. About 13 minutes left in the second half of play between Cocodrilos Mexico and Waka Loca. We are in Lima, Peru, home of the All-Pacas hockey group. We are watching a game between the team from Mexico, Cocodrilos, Mexico, and Waka, Loca. Waka Loca is a Peruvian team. This is an abbreviated ice surface, as most ice surfaces in Latin America are. Most of these rinks are built for figure skating primarily. And the folks here in Lima, Peru have decided they want to play hockey, and they're growing a program. They invited teams from players from more than 5 countries to join them in a 3-on-3 tournament. With the abbreviated ice surface, 3-on-3 makes a lot of sense. It's also a great way to learn the game. Kind of playing the small game, you know, where you've got to make quick adjustments and think and pass in tight quarters. And so the players here are developing pretty rapidly in terms of ability. Oh, big shot from the point from number 13 for Waka Loco, Angelo Marino. Gotta add that goal to the board. You'll see there's no blue line, there's no red line, there's no goal line. It's warm in here, and the ice is warming up, and so it's pretty much a constant state of being Zamboni. There is no Zamboni, by the way. They come out with the shovel and they'll clear snow when necessary or get slush off of the ice. But there's no Zamboni for resurfacing. We're playing 2 18-minute halves. We got 7 minutes left in the second half of Cocodrilos, Mexico, and Waka Loca, Peru. And at present, it's 9-1. Waka Loca in the lead. Commanding margin. Earlier today, we saw the Cocodrilos, Mexico women defeat the All-Pacas B women from Peru. Puck picked off on a dangerous pass. Cocodrilos, Mexico. 2 good opportunities there for number 42. Bernardo Fabian Yasso. Nine to 1. Waka Loca. We've got action started at 8 o'clock this morning. We'll go into the afternoon, and then we'll take a break. We'll come back in the evening. Actually, pretty late night. We've got 2 different games in the evening session that'll feature a team from the States, team from Kentucky, Team Kentucky. They are loving this game. What's not to love about it, really? I mean, these are adults who've picked up the game and learned to play, along with some Canadians and Americans who have emigrated. Expats who've helped bring the game here to Lima, Peru, and help it grow. There will be one team in this tournament where all the players are from Caribbean locales. They'll call themselves Team Caribbean. Those players may be living in Canada or the United States at present, but they are from Caribbean. We got a penalty shot here for Cocodrilos, Mexico. This is looks like 95. Elias Robles, no fall, and a big save by Waka Loca. Not sure what the goaltender's upset about there. He just made a nice save. Can't sleep as a goaltender on this smaller sheet of ice. It's roughly the length of this ice is roughly board to board. So this is like playing 3-on-3 in one zone. You'll note that there's no glass above the top of the boards. The glass is the substitution for the glass is a larger netting to protect the spectators, but that results in a lot of whistles off of high shots especially. It's kind of like the old days when you took a shot and went over the snowbank. If you want to think about it that way. The days of chasing the puck into the snowbank. They taught you to shoot low. Yes, Waka Loca goaltenders playing a good game. Very animated. And they know, these goaltenders, they know to get the battle axe up when people are coming. This is my first trip to South America. First time in Lima, Peru. I've been in Mexico City helping start sled hockey and hoping to help put together the first Mexican Paralympic team with the help of Copa Me, the Mexican Paralympic Committee. It's slow going. It's hard to get programs like this started. And that's the end of the second half. I was a few seconds off on my clock. That'll run down. Waka Loca, 9. Cocodrilos, Mexico, 1.
Six count. No, pero puedes poner 6 count.
It can take many. It could do 40, 60. Yeah, you come into 1, chain to 2, chain to 3, chain to 4. So you can network many cameras. So no, you can do more. You can do more.
Precio.
And then 8 video. You take 8 cameras here, so the cameras go here. And then
ahí, yo puedo conducir.